Just taking a run up the main road through the olive groves, because following this, you see in this road, and the digger has been and the grader has been after the winter floods and fixed it, and I just want to let you see it, and then I'll add on how it looks in the floods. Shepherd rounding up his goats, as you've seen there. These are the goats that come down when it's cooking hot, because it's July the 6th and it's about 40 degrees, and the goats find very little fluids in all this grass because it's all browned off and burnt. And they come down into the village and eat every plant in the gardens and the olive trees and the fruit trees as high as they can reach. 9th of February, the sunny island of Rhodes. Out on a walk with the dog. It's 10 to 8, and look at the water here up the back road. It's got a skimmy ice. You don't see that very often. All the flood water. It's not very thick, but it's ice. Mara's running about mad, loving it. She's there. Come on, this way, Mara. 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 Oh. Mad. Come on, this way. Good girl. Sun's out though, so it should be warm during the day. But at the minute, it's bloody Baltic. See you later. Well, 15th of February 2020, and another thunderstorm last night. And this is not a river. This is one of the roads that crisscross here. Just a bit flooded, and this is the fields. You can see the olive trees here, the ones that have been cut, picked. And that is just water running down the field, the track that I walk up. And this is heading down towards the village. And as you can see, it's raining quite heavy, and I can hear thunder in the distance. Got Mara. It's pretty wet, but she's enjoying it. But we'll just do a quick walk round and then back to the house. Catch you later. Well, thought I could come down this way back home, but the water's stopping me. Look at this, crashing through the fields. That's just coming down through the field. There's no old riverbed, but obviously it just finds the lowest course now and just goes where it wants. So I'll need to go back. No signs of it letting up. A wee bit brighter here, but Pretty dismal. Catch you later. This is what our storm has brung again. 15th of February 2020. It's just not letting up, not even forecast. But the walls are holding. Hopefully the gates inside are holding, so everybody's door will be okay. Just thought I'd like you to see this. I walked up this road this morning, but not now, Josephine. Back to the fire. Pretty grim, eh? Ho, ho, ho. Swing it low. Ooh, thunder and lightning. This is the sunny island of Rhodes 2020. Nice chocolate swimming pool. And this is my road that never usually floods, and it was worse than this about half an hour ago. In fact, it came right in my gate here. And that's the watermark inside my gate, where the water came coming down the street. Anyway, catch you later. Well, February the 15th, 2020, and this is the morning after our last flood. It's in the world news that we got flooded. This is the local area where I live, and the roads turned into a riverbed once more. Not raining this morning. It's 8 o'clock Sunday, and I'm just out with Mara. You hear the church bells for the service this morning, but I just thought I'd give you a look at the road. What a mess. Seriously not passable at the minute. I'll let you see stuff just further up. You can see the water still coming down through the field there, which is going all the way down through the river, down through the village. There's a car coming. I have to get into the side, so I'll stop it now. This is further up the road, and this is the water pipe that goes up to all the local gardens in olive groves. Everybody's got a water point, but this is the main water line, and it's exposed totally. The water's ripped it out. Don't know what they're going to have to do here, but if we can hit another one, it's going to be quite serious. There's somebody coming down the road with a dog, so I'm just going to stop now. Well, here we are further up, and the road is totally gone. I've never seen it like this. The road in here is completely blocked off, and this is the main track that runs all the way up here, and it's just such a big hole up there that they can't get past it anymore. The guy's having a look before he actually tries it. We'll just come up behind him and see what happens. Hope the wind's not affecting us too much. Nah, he ain't going. Can't get past. Oh, maybe he's gone round about the other way. Oof.
My goodness. There you go. That's the way to do it. Or not. Yeah, that's him. He's away. He must be keen to get where he's going. It's only gardens and allotment type things up here. But maybe he's got animals that need fed. If they're still there. Look at this. I've never seen it down close that. Look at that. One of the water pipes coming off the main. The main that I showed you earlier on, here it's here. Well, the connection, it must run up this side of the road, and that's the guy's water that goes into his land. Incredible, eh? Normally it's about 2-4 hours of rain that causes this, but yesterday we got rain and thunderstorms all day, and a lightning strike blew out my router, so I've got no internet. And this is Sunday, so nothing will happen till Monday on that. I think I'll get a new router. It happened before. The lightning just seems to strike above us and then somehow just sparks right at where the comes in the house. That's the road. That was the road. Look at this devastation. I hooked Mara up. She's down there waiting on me. Incredible, the power of nature, eh? Wonder if the guy's fridge still works. Sort of the phone. It's better. Fridge freezer, they use them for storage for their bits and pieces on their allotments, gardens. So obviously the fertiliser and various pesticides and spade, rake, etc. The pigsty's down there, it's still there, so must have just washed down the road, the main thrust of the flood. But it's just incredible. I'll do some comparison photographs of what this used to be like when I've been filming coming up the road for olives. Thank goodness the olives are all picked, all harvested and away to the factory. So we've got our village carnival this week, and this is the week when we prepare everything. It's next Sunday, the 23rd of February, and I'll do a video of that, and hopefully it'll be a success. But we've got all the stuff there for anybody that needs to make a carnival float. 12 cars, old cars and pickups that get dumped in the village, no longer used, so we herd them up and turn them into some weird and wonderful things, which hopefully we will see sometime in the future. Although I'm on the committee, I can be able to video it. I'll get somebody to video it with all in it. But the place looks lovely and fresh with all the water that's came down, and it's quite clear this morning, but there's still some dark clouds on the horizon, so it's to be showery today, and then tomorrow and Tuesday is to be scorching, so we look forward to that. Catch you later. Well, after the storm, this is what my garden looks like. It's rained for 2 hours, really heavy stuff. As you can see, it's blue round about us, but there's still lots of stuff going on. My mandarins, my oranges and my lemons are okay. Stacks of them got knocked off yesterday. I was just going out to go to the supermarket with the car out the gate, and was coming down the road. I'll let you see it. Just comes down off the hillsides, the mountains here, as you can see there in front of us. It's just rock, no earth to hold it back. I don't know if you can hear the noise, but have a look. This is the bottom of my road. Tip the bins. This is the street behind us. A neighbour, he's the only person in the street at the minute, and he's taking pictures. Where's the car? Where's the car? You took it out? Well, I was going down to the supermarket, but not at the moment. So this is our road. And have a look at this. You can see where the little river comes out the hole in the wall there, and then coming down the main road. And you've seen videos of me walking up there many times, but not today, Josephine. But this will be gone in an hour. All gone. And this is going down into the village. But it doesn't past the village. There are drains. Well, there's actually a drain there in the road, but obviously just can't take it. It's about a metre wide pipe, and that just ain't good enough for this. So our other escape route is up here. I'll let you see it. I walked along before I took the car along to see if it was okay, but it's not, because this street up here is a dead end. You can't get out that way, but this was another escape route, I thought, which is a lane that goes round the back onto another road in the village, takes you into the village, which is perfectly fine. The streets through the village, although it'll be running with water, they're drivable, and the water's all going downhill, and it runs off pretty quickly. I'll just let you see our escape route that I thought I could drive up here, which I have done before, but when I seen the water in the corner here, I thought, Anyway, I just walked it, and got turned back. As you'll see coming around the corner here is more water. Now when I walked round here when I had the car, it was just belting down here. It's not deep, but you know, it's taking all the mud off the fields. Look, that is the track that I was going to escape in, which I possibly could, but it's so narrow here with all these bushes that the car would get scratched to bits. So we'll wait an hour or so till it runs off. No guy in the olives in the tree there. Not picked it. Green. Black ones. All the ones in here. And this is just runoff. 2 hours of rain does this every time. The first time it happens, the ground can take it, and it just soaks it in because it's been dry for 6 months. Second time it rains like this, not so good, and the water runs off the top because the earth is saturated with the water, and it's like monsoon. And I thought Scotland was bad. We might not get the snow, but we get the extremes of heat in the summer for 6 months, up to 45, And just, what, 6 weeks ago, you know, it was up in the 30s, less than 6 weeks ago, in November, really hot days in November, and this is December the 12th, 2019, and it's rained for the last couple of days, for 2 hours at a time only, when you get a thunderstorm coming through. It's just like monsoon, and it just can't cope. I've got to say though, the houses down the bottom there are, they shouldn't be built there, because it was a water table, but for some reason they don't seem to care very much. I'll just go down the back of this villa here. It is a holiday villa, but it's empty at the minute. People only use it for holidays. Swimming pool's getting filled back up again. And the drain that they built for this little river that's bone dry in the summer comes down through this vennel at the back here, and actually squeezes it, and it can't take it either, so it comes crashing down. Out to here. Gotta watch it don't fall in. Comes down the main road, and this is the race, the vennel that comes out of. And these villas have got all these walls built, and gates sealed in, and you'll see the gates on the doors, because the water has been up at that height, and all these houses at one time have been flooded. But now that they've got the carports sealed off with walls, and I've got to say, I built them all. You see the swimming pool over there, filled with chocolate. The one further down will be the same. And I'm looking through all these olives, look, on this tree. And they won't be picked because the people aren't here, unless somebody comes down from the village and picks them. They'll just fall off, which most of them probably have done already. But the cats, you'll see, are under the canopies, on the chairs and couches, quite well out the rain. And although it's hard to imagine, in an hour or so, near the time, I'll come back and this will probably be gone. Well, maybe 2 hours. But however, we'll see what happens, and I'll come back to you. Well, here we are. It's 1 o'clock. 1 hour later. Sun's out, and as you can see with the cars coming up, it's drivable again. So I'll be able to go to the supermarket for my porridge. As long as I've got my porridge, I'm fine. Look at that. I can walk up that road, which an hour earlier, and I've just got walking shoes on, I haven't got wellies on, and that pool, chocolate, and this pool, chocolate. I'm not going any further, but you see that the drains are taking it roughly, well they're not, because it still comes spilling over, so there's a drain just round the corner there, and there's a pipe runs round down this road underneath, and it's only a metre wide, and you can see that this drain here is taking it now. It's uncovered, and this takes it down into the village drain, which takes all the water away from the centre of the village. It runs down the back of the village, runs across the road into a river, That takes it down to the bottom of the hill and it runs into the sea at Fleha Bay near Carnivals. This is the drain that they made. As you can see, it's pouring down below that, which is coming from the other drain up the road that's not quite able to take it yet. A couple of years before, well, 2007, the top house there on the right hand side, it knocked the wall down, brought the guy's car out the drive, bounced it off the walls all the way down here and put it in the field. And it was a citron. You see the oranges? Something else that the tourists don't see. This is orange time. Pomegranates are in October, so they're finished. It's now oranges, lemons and mandarins. Now look what's caught up against that fence. There was nothing there before. One hour later and it's gone. So I'm going back to the car and I'm going to the supermarket. Catch you later.